My name is Denise Sanchez. I'm 18 and I've known the Lord for about 1.5 years now. I've had asthma since I was a baby. I had to be at the hospital for about a week when I was born. And when I was a little girl, I couldn't really play with other kids. I had to make sure that I used my inhaler before, and if I didn't, then I couldn't play. It was just very different than other kids because they could just go on, run, and do whatever they wanted. And me, I always had to worry about making sure that I was going to be able to breathe if I was going to be running around like that. Recently, like just working out, even laughing a lot, communicating with people a lot, just my lungs would slowly begin to close. Sometimes at night, I would just randomly wake up and I wasn't breathing, and I had to reach over for my inhaler immediately. I wasn't really prepared for what was going to happen or what I was going to feel. I just went in as a normal service, just expecting to connect with the Lord that day. Throughout the service, Diga was really ministering through me, and I felt like when he was speaking towards me at everything that he was saying was just going towards me, and I felt like God's presence was there and God was trying to tell me something. And after that was over, then that's when Diga just told everybody, just start praying, and I was worshiping, and the atmosphere was just very powerful, and everything felt just amazing. And as I was worshiping, I felt God's presence there. I had the chills everywhere. It was just really powerful. I didn't plan on getting up to pray like everybody else was, but something really just told me, get up and pray, you know, this atmosphere is just God's really moving right now. As I was praying for my asthma, a few seconds after, that's when Diga called out and said, "Somebody to the right side with asthma, you've been healed."
Someone to my right with asthma. Someone to my right with asthma. You've just been healed. You've just been healed.
As soon as I heard that, just my heart dropped and I had to sit down because it was just really powerful, and I began to cry and just thanking God because God just healed me from something that I had struggled with all my life. It just so happened that the next day I had a doctor's appointment with asthma, and I felt like God knew months ahead because I only have asthma appointments every 4 to 6 months, and that appointment I had made 4 months ago, and it just happened to land the very next day, the very morning, and I knew they were going to do the usual, examine me, and they did every test that they would normally do, and when the results came in after, they were just really surprised that everything looked different than before. Before, I looked, it was either worse or I was still at the same pace as I was before with asthma, but as soon as they just looked at the tests, I could tell by their face they were just kind of surprised, not being able to understand why everything looks so much better. I want to encourage you and let you know that nothing is impossible for God.